Welcome back again to another episode of The Sinking City. I'm your friendly neighborhood voice actor, lovecraft. And with that all being said, let's jump right into the video. And as a reminder, this is all recorded live on Twitch. So time for us to actually continue main story questline stuff. The biggest thing is I want to unlock the shotgun and stuff, and I feel like I have to do the main story to unlock the shotgun and all those fun weapons. Oh, yeah, we need to talk to people at the med lab of the building, of the university. Which is over here. So where we last left off, we had just destroyed some beastie boys down in the basement for Doc here to do some experiments for me. And I just realized Mr. Throgmorton is on the wall, right next to the EOD is banned. Throgmorton doesn't like the EOD. Maybe that's why EOD is banned, is because Throgmorton. We will see, we will see.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Oh, I should have asked them about the tests that they were running on the wild beasts.
Well, it's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold, but over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death.
Oh,
it's not
boy.
A pleasant way to die.
So a ton of people might be getting hit by this.
This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
I'm not too much of a racing game guy, unless weapons are involved in the racing. Think Mario Kart. That's about the extent of my racing games. If I can't throw a banana peel at someone, I'm not very interested in the racing game.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though.
What do you mean Mario Kart isn't for adults? It is thoroughly for adults. You should see me and my siblings getting competitive over Mario Kart.
Sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... Alright. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Well, you don't need a graphic Mario Kart for it to be a good Mario Kart-like game.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah.
That's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that once revealed will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay
Or,
buried.
yeah, I was about to say, or curse them all.
Not a man of
I
science,
did
are you?
kind of destroy all of
It's
his
not about
research
why.
killing the
It's
beasts.
about what if.
So,
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none. Worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
oh
I don't know.
boy.
There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable. And easily distracted. I
Just
hope he
watch.
gets through whatever
Just
he's going
watch.
through.
It's not even Cavendish.
His
They're
talent,
making him
especially in these
seem
dark
like
times.
the irritable one, even though he's not going to be the one who poisoned people.
I'll see you later.
It's just going to be a red herring. There we go. Now we can go upstairs. At least that's what I would do if I were doing this game. I'd be like, oh, this dude's thoroughly irritable. Oh, I'm guessing he's probably the one who poisoned people. Psych. No, it's the other dude who's just really chill. They're pointing me away from this room, is what these little ghosty boys are doing.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Okay, never mind. He made a copy of someone's key. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. Oh, he crossed out the words too familiar. Yeah. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They are Americans too. Okay, maybe the first part is... I don't know what is crossed out. Oh, it's a word that is crossed out. Oh, okay, blank, too familiar. Blank, they are Americans too. Aha, I see. Citizens of Oakmount. Oh, or is that those entire starting areas are crossed out? I don't know, because citizens of Oakmount, brothers and sisters, my fellow Americans, all three of these seem like ways to start this. This is gonna be weird to try to read without an actual visualization. I hate having this text thing here. Should have given me the actual paper. How much longer will we put up with these fish-laced bast? Crossed out. Those sea freaks. Crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Crossed out. Okay. Maybe being framed. Or are they just this blatantly obvious of, yeah, he's the standoffish one, it's definitely him. Westerbrook keeps his desk and stuff out in the open. Note from Westerbrook. Oh, yeah. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. Oh, that's why he's out in the open. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot in this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Westerbrook. I was just checking, making sure I haven't missed anything with that. We're good.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Ricin. It's the poison room. Okay, maybe it is the obvious one. I hate it when it's the obvious one.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Well, it's funded by Throckmorton, so... Hey, there we go. That was the last thing of evidence I needed. I had the article pulled up. What? This Oh, I was just saying nothing. I was just checking chat. I was just like reading through it in my brain. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should put away the gun before I get shot on sight for just aiming around. I think I can check the hopefully can check the location of the professors over at the university library. Yeah, the Cavendish's note, and I was saying nothing. I was reading through chat in my brain. I just didn't say anything. I was just checking chat. I had the thing open when I wasn't reading it. I was reading chat. Okay, now can I see the location of the professor's home? Police poison thief. Nope. This does not have a thing to research the professors. I think that tag means you're supposed to research it somewhere. Oh, wait. Can I research it at City Hall? Because that would be like City Hall type knowledge, right? Just looking up a person's address. That feels like a City Hall thing, right? Okay. The archive here. Subject, citizen. After the flood. Actually, do we care about the time? District, Advent. Registry. Legal documents or citizen records? Try both. Let's go. George Walter Cavendish. Date of birth, January 26, 1883. Oakmount, Massachusetts. Place of residence, Oakmount, Massachusetts. Oakmount, Massachusetts. I'm losing it. Advent Central. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter and Constitution, Flat 2. Professor of Biology, Department of Medicine, Oakmont University. Civil status, divorced. Yeah. Suck it, nerd. Oh. Crazy theory. He's divorced. What if who he is divorced to is the leader of the EOD? Anna, or whatever her name is. That would be so good if that's who if he's divorced to her and that's why he hates the EOD. Yeah. It's been okay, it's almost 30 minutes that I've been streaming. Gotta give me that. Been streaming for about 30 minutes and I'm falling apart. Not just 20. What was that sound? I just walked in here and you hear the bell? Okay, EOD is bad.
The Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Oh. Or is EOD corrupt? I don't know. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. At 2:30? Really? Damn. I feel like it's a bad lunch break. The dude who eats at like 11:30, I couldn't continue that long. Because I'm eating at like 6 a.m. and then 11:30. And then I generally have a snack in the afternoon and then dinner. I could not go from like 6 to 2 without eating. Come on. I can't. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She wouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicion from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Okay. Wait, is my thing full? What? Oh, it's metal scraps that are full. I don't need metal scraps for anything, do I? Oh, I can make some grenades with it. There we go. I'll grab metal scrap now.
Budge.
Oh, supposed to do this.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Am I right? He's just getting back at his wife. This is just pointing more and more at him, just pissed off at his ex-wife. I think I might be right. Oh, pathetic, pathetic little man.
Judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Anything I'm missing here? Anything at all? I think I still need a little bit more evidence from here, right? Oh.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
He's now wanting to get rid of his wife's old dresses. Burned a photo of her because he was pissed off. Still keeps the ring and keeps it on a side table and it's never touched again. Newspaper issue March. Going, gone. Body count rises. The vanishings continue across Oakmount. Locals are in panic, with most of the reported disappearances. Sheesh. With most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay, Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmount Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Okay. Maybe his suspicions are true and... I don't know. Or maybe his wife... No, it says divorce, not wife is dead. I don't know. We'll get to it. Newspaper issue February. Disturbance in the Shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishing, but as yet, the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Well, I'm thinking, what if his ex-wife died from EOD stuff, and that's maybe why he hates the EOD? We're gonna see if it's his wife is the leader of the EOD, or if she died from misdoings of the EOD.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
Okay, that looks like Anna. Isn't that Anna's hairdo? She might be that, yeah. The leader of the EOD.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
Oh, she left him for an Innsmouther. He's been framing Innsmouthers and attempting to make the EOD look terrible this entire time. And now he's doing this big final act of trying to kill a ton of people to get at his wife.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was
called
mine. Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Let's go! I called it. So he has been making all these disappearances of women, framing it to be Innsmouthers, and also framing the EOD at the same time, because the EOD employs a lot of Innsmouthers. He's just trying to get back at his wife, who leads the the group of the EOD, and now he's doing this final act of poisoning a ton of people all at once and framing the EOD for it, just to get back at his ex-wife.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine!
Wait.
Mine!
So, she also cheated on him.
I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care
And,
what your...
You will never understand our
yeah.
cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
She left him.
George Cavendish.
Because maybe she
Wife
cheated
named
on him.
Anna.
And now he's
She
very
had a
pissed.
baby that was not his, but
Yeah.
blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
And now he's just trying to get back at her. Doing everything to get back at her. Okay, so I'm tripping. That's a face. Oh wow.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Still breaking and
Right
entering.
now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
I like his gloves. He's got some nice leather gloves.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me.
To get back at his
sorry.
wife.
Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes
Okay, so
in
he
the
isn't
EOD
the one
yet.
kidnapping and
They
blaming
have
it on the
opposition
EOD.
among the citizens, both rich and poor.
Okay.
A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and Kay, they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
Your ex-wife.
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was
Oh boy.
blessed by the sea. That it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Yeah, I've read the book. Yeah, the shadow over Innsmouth is, it's quite something. Yeah, these, the Deep Ones, the children of the Great Old Ones, like Yog-Sothoth and Cthulhu, come out of the ocean, kidnap people, do their thing. Yeah.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD
I thought when
received a fresh haul
Innsmouth
of
was
fish,
burned,
but
they
now
kind
they're on
of
alert
finished that
and
all
raised
off, but
their
I guess
guard.
not.
I understand I'm in
That's
no
happening
position
here
to ask
now.
it.
This
But
is
after reviewing
Innsmouth
all the
too.
facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed. Would you agree to help me?
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
Keep talking. Now what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but
Okay,
it's not enough.
mass murder.
The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
I'm not committing mass murder. Sorry, bud.
You're a madman, Cavendish. You're willing to let innocent people suffer and die just to get revenge on your ex-wife. No, this madness has to stop. And I'm gonna put an end to it right now.
Oh, no, no. You don't understand.
Well, what he was saying was true, but I don't want to poison people. There has to be like another way around it. There has to be a third option, but apparently no. So if I'd like do this, no. Yeah, there's no way I can get a third option. It is one or the other. I guess we're poisoning people for the greater good. Yeah, it looks fun. I didn't need to kill this man since I'm going to help him, but I needed to kill him because he was still the poisoner. He already did poison people, but now I'm gonna do it. Yeah. I killed this man for poisoning people. Now I'm gonna take up the mantle and poison people in his place. Okay, this is before I killed him. We're good. I need to go back into his house.
Alright, look.
Okay,
I'm
Blue,
gonna need to think about
please
this.
explain
Of
more.
course.
I require
Don't
more
keep on.
explanation on your
I'm going to
crying
need an
from
answer
the
before I let you
fries.
go. I hope you can understand why.
Okay, now let's do this. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So, have you...
Yeah.
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for the city, Mr.
Oh.
Reed. Never doubt that.
Everyone ordering them, and it
Try
takes
not
3
to.
minutes to fry.
Remind me
Oh,
what it is I have
that's-
to do.
You
And it's a
need to
fast
poison
food, so everybody's
freshwater
just
fish
getting
at
pissed
the
off
EOD storage.
that the fast food is taking,
Heavily
oh my,
guarded.
3
You'll figure
minutes.
out something,
People need
I've
to
no doubt.
calm down, bro.
I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some
I'm
advice.
betting none of these people have went to a Red Robin before.
Yeah.
That is my thought. If they went to a Red Robin, they're waiting for 15 to 30 minutes for their food. They can't wait 3 minutes for their nacho fries at Taco Bell. I've never tried them. I've told they're good, but I've never tried them, so... Okay, wants me to... Okay, I have the new full dose. They're overrated? Yeah, 2 minutes at the window, 3 minutes to fry. Yeah. Yeah, they probably don't care. That is the big thing. Managers in corporate jobs. Man, I am losing it today. Nenfia can testify I've been losing it all day. Yeah. Managers at a corporate position really do not care. It's just cheese powder. That's it. It's not even like real melted cheese. It's just like what is it? It's not Kellogg's. Whatever that mac and cheese company that everyone so much loves. It's just... yeah. Lurk ×2. It says Times has gone on a scouting run. Blue, you are now Times. Thank you for the lurk times. But nacho cheese powder, that's not even that. What yeah. That's just stupid. That is really stupid. I can't get it anymore.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
I'm
Daryl,
sorry, Daryl.
Listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah,
Oh,
I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place. Forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've
yeah,
always been on a level with me. I'll leave.
That's probably
Don't be a
one of the
stranger, Daryl.
big reasons why I don't like fast food, at least most fast food places. I don't like. Probably because they're cutting corners on their quality, just for reaching quantity. Crazy idea. I hate this. I'm poisoning fish. I just got the achievement. Compliments to the chef. Poison the fish. Great. I did my job. Yeah, time to go talk with Cavendish. Oh, I have a skill point. Do I want to put this? Let's put it here for the 30-06. We don't have it yet, but that brings us closer to the SMG. So that we do use. Man, when I get that 30-06, that's gonna be great. Wait. Waitley's household chemistry? No way. Okay. This is another H.P. Lovecraft reference. So the Waitleys were the family from, what is the name of it? Not Shadow over Innsmouth, that's what, the Innsmouthers are from. Had the goat child. That was the Waitley family, and then the other son was an actual invisible eldritch being, what is the name of that one? H.P. Lovecraft. Waitley. What is that one from? Dunwich Horror. There we go. I couldn't think of the name of it. The Dunwich Horror. That one follows investigators trying to uncover more about the Waitley family, which was, you know, Wilbur Waitley was kind of born with very goat-like features, including an entire goat lower half of his body, and he was trying to research about Yog-Sothoth, a great old one. And then when we go learn about Yog-Sothoth, he comes back and his brother is a giant invisible monster that's terrorizing the entire town and kind of is destroying everything. Oh, I was supposed to meet him near the fish storage. Meet him at the corner of Liberty and Hawking. Oh, we ran past him.
It's done.
Here we go.
The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD.
I know I'm
Belmont.
blind,
You've done a
but...
good thing, Mr. Reed.
Okay, why does bro look completely dry and I am drenched? His bald head is completely dry.
Your contact
Okay,
better be
yep,
worth the
that's
trouble.
game design for you.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred.
Oh!
You'll need to tell him a
We're going in the basement.
Oh,
Let's
you're
go.
kidding me. Passwords again.
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe, a professor from the university?
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths.
Oh,
That's where the EOD captured
yeah.
her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was put on this by Throgmorton because he already knew this was a cult. So this whole time I knew this was a cult if I remembered quest stuff. But it has been so long since I started this quest that I completely forgot that. I'm guessing you're my informant.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean?
Okay.
You know where she is?
Yeah.
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Oh no.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. Alright. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of the city now, am I right?
Yeah.
Remember what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city.
Okay.
Quiet.
Okay.
And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I have no idea.
Just
how
like
to help
every
you
other
with that.
cult,
Ain't you?
you join. It's easy to join, hard to leave.
Smugglers who know what to do.
It's like being born into one, and your parents sign a legal contract with you connected to the group, and you cannot leave. Making it very difficult to leave, at least, because you are legally binded to it. There's a few different cults who do that.
Alright, fine. I'll look
I'm not
into
gonna
it.
drop their names
Your
because
professor had better
one
be
of them is very big,
I know
and
where
people
they
will be
got 'em.
offended
I can get you there.
if I call
just
it a
find me a
cult.
way
But
out
we all
fast,
know it is a cult.
or I might
Everyone
be
who
too
isn't
dead to be any use
a
to you.
part of it. Yeah. Oh wow, this is very culty. Yeah.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something.
Oh,
fishy
that's what
with
EOD actually stands for.
Mothers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Esoteric Order of Dagon. 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 Esoteri
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes. One of the answers is yes.
Well, that's how you're acting. The Innsmouthers didn't want to end up here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Despite you,
Just call him
their
out.
entry
I've
leaves
been
them
wanting
no
this.
choice but to retaliate. Can't you see the vicious cycle here?
They killed my son for Kay's sake.
The EOD did.
Not all of them. If you
Oh,
keep
yeah,
tolerating
yeah.
every Innsmouth
Because your
incident
son was
rush,
going
you'll
psycho and was
radicalize
attempting to
them.
murder them.
And then all
It was
this will happen
self-defense.
again. The only reason the EOD gained
So,
power here is because Innsmouthers had nowhere else to turn. You have to stop being part of the problem.
I shall try to think about what you have said.
Back to
There we go.
business. I'll continue my search for Professor Dow.
Gonna
That's a
stop
promising
the
lead.
racist in his tracks.
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization. Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave.
A gun?
I've heard enough.
Give me a gun. Give me a gun. He gave me a shotgun! Let go! Thank you for stopping by and watching the video. Go ahead, like, subscribe, check out the Twitch channel. And with that all being said, go ahead, have a snack, drink some water, take your meds, have a nap if you want to, and overall, have a great day.